this is Pooja and welcome to our channel Aglasam School. Today we are going to do NCERT solution for class 6th, English chapter number 5th, a different kind of school. So before moving towards the question and answer part, let's see the summary of this chapter. This story is about Miss Beam who runs a different kind of school, where students are taught to appreciate misfortune and be sensitive towards others. When author visits the school, he discovers many interesting things, including a new way of looking at life. Now without wasting any time, let's start the question and answer of this chapter. Now turn to page number 62, working with the text. And your question number is, put these sentences from the story in the right order and write them out in a paragraph. Don't refer to the text. And the rest of the question is on your screen and your answer will be, let's go for a little walk, only you must tell me the things. I shall be so glad when today is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on a crutch is almost fun, I guess. I don't think I'll mind being deaf for a day, at least not much. But being blind is so frightening. Now let's come to the next question, which is question number B. Answer the following questions. So there are 4 questions and you have to answer them all. And your first question is, why do you think the writer visited Miss Beam's school? And your answer will be, the writer visited Miss Beam's school because he had heard a great deal about it. Now turn to page number 63, question number 2. What was the game that every child in the school had to play? And your answer will be, the game that every child in the school had to play was that each term every child had one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day and one dumb day. This was done to make the children appreciate and understand misfortune. Now let's come to the third question, which is, each term every child has one blind day, one lame day. Complete the line. Which day was the hardest? Why was it the hardest? And your answer will be, each term every child has one blind day, one lame day, one deaf day, one injured day and one dumb day. The dumb day was the hardest. This was because the children's mouth could not be bandaged, so they really had to exercise their willpower to remain silent. But the bandaged girl said that being blind was so frightening. Her head ached all the time just from worrying that she would get hurt. Now question number 4 is, what was the purpose of these special days? And your answer will be, the purpose of these special days was to teach thoughtfulness, kindness to others and being responsible citizens. To make the children appreciate and understand misfortune, they were made to share in misfortune too. Now let's come to the next section, which is working with the language. And your question number is, match the words and phrases with their meaning in the box below. And the words are on your screen and your answer will be, first word homesick and it will be connected to wanting to be home. Second word practically and it will be connected to almost. Third word it pains me and it will be connected to it hurts me. Fourth word appreciate and it will be connected to understanding the difficulties. Fifth word thoughtless and it will be connected to not every caring. Sixth word exercise and it will be connected to test the strength of. Seventh word relief and it will be connected to a welcome change. Eighth word ghastly and it will be connected to terrible. Now let's come to the next question, which is question number B. Reword these lines from the story. And your first line is, I had heard a great deal about Miss Beam's school. And your answer will be, I had come to know a lot about this school run by Miss Beam. Now the second line is, Miss Beam was all that I had expected, middle-aged, full of authority. And the answer will be, Miss Beam was everything I had thought her to be, in the middle years of her life and authoritative. Now the third line is, I went to the window which overlooked a large garden. And your answer will be, I reached a window which opened in front of a garden of a large size. Now let's come to the fourth line, which is, we cannot bandage children's mouth, so they really have to exercise their willpower. And your answer will be, the children's mouth cannot be put into bandages, so an exercise of willpower is required on their part. Now turn to page number 64, question number C. And there are 2 parts in this question and your first part is, given below is a page from a dictionary, look at it carefully. The page is on your screen and your first question is, find a word which means the same as ghastly. Write down the word and its true meaning. And the answer is, terrible, and its true meaning will be causing fear and very bad. Now the second question is, find a word meaning a part of the year school, and your answer will be term, and its true meaning will be a fixed length of time and a part of the school year. Now the third question is, find a word that means examination, and your answer will be test, and its true meaning will be to look at something to see if it is correct or will work properly, and to ask someone questions. Now let's come to the next part, which is now make list of first point all the words on the page plus any more that you can think of that begin with ter, and your answer will be terrace, terrible, terrify, territory and terrain. Now the second point is 5 words that may follow the last word on the page that, and your answer will be after, given, such, bring, before. Now the third point is write down your own meaning of the word thank. Then write down the meaning given in the dictionary, and your answer will be the word thank means to express gratitude for kindness, gifts and services, and according to dictionary, grateful to someone. So students, these were the question and answer of this chapter. I hope you have noted it down, and if you still have any doubt, you can write it down in the comment section. We will definitely get back to you. And yes, do not forget to subscribe our channel and share it with your friends. We will be back with the next chapter. Till then, bye bye.